Love, peace, and soul, everyone. Welcome. It's Empress Phoenix Fire. Thank you for joining me. You know the host, Phil. We are all grateful, as usual, to the Holy One of Creation. All right, y'all. Hold on, because I don't want this shaking like that. And it's probably still going to shake. Anyway, your hard work is paying off, y'all. All right. For those on the East Coast, it's already 12:12. It's already 12:12. Now, in the supreme mathematics, right? In the doctrine of the nation of gods and earths, the supreme alphabet, 12 is indicative of the letter L, which represents love. Again, we're closing out the theme of the year of the lovers, right? So your hard work is paying off. You got good news already. Good news is on the horizon. That's way too many. You know what I'm saying? Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Hey, beloved, thank you for joining me. Pin, new career or job. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, stick a pin in it. Get your vision boards ready for the incoming fiscal year. You know, start your New Year's resolutions now, because all your hard work is going to be paying off, even if you don't see the effects right now. Scales, keep your life in balance. That's the key, really and truly. I'm getting the arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. You know, it's dualistic because it could be you, it could be someone around you, you know. But I feel like people shouldn't cross you at this time because you have a direction. You know where your heart is leading you, okay? Crack cup, dissatisfaction with life. See, the dissatisfaction comes when there isn't balance. An older woman, dealings or relationships with an older woman. I don't know, I'm getting like, this is like that cosmic mama energy that has been coming forward as of late. It's been some real deep mama energy, you know, real parental, like feeling protected by the Most High, like is really coming through right now. And you realizing that the dissatisfaction comes when you're not balanced, you know, when you may not see the effects of all your hard work, feeling like you're not being appreciated possibly, or seen for who you are. Look at this. Rising, the world awaits you. Rise up. I'm on and yawning. You know, the world is awaiting you. Your prosperity is awaiting you. Garden, something lovely will grow from this. Okay, look at the sword right there. Look at that flower. Something lovely, something that you will love is going to grow from all your hard work, from you standing in your truth, keeping your life in balance, keeping your life focused on the prize. Like no matter what distractions that have been coming up, you know what I mean? This new world is awaiting you. Ooh, all your hard work is paying off. You're gonna be hearing about some good news. And I feel like also with the dualistic meaning of that rooster, I'm getting like there's gonna be arrogant people around you that feel like maybe you don't deserve these rewards that's coming in for you. They may feel like you don't deserve this new position, this new lease on life, you know, because they're dissatisfied with their life. So instead of them again putting the focus, you know what I mean, on their lives, it could also be an older woman that could be, you know, being intrusive in your life, feeling like they have a say. It could even possibly be a Libra. You know what I'm saying? Okay, because they're dissatisfied with their life, because when you get up in them age there, it's like, there's a lot of hopelessness feeling, because you have already been set in your ways. You've already lived your life. There's not really much more changes, or so the perception is put forward. That's what a lot of older people, and this is why they try to boss around their children or the younger people around them. You shouldn't do that. Why are you raising your kids that way? You shouldn't do, even though there is a lot of wisdom that we gain from our elders. Don't get it twisted. Our elders have, because they showing you where you could possibly lead to, how your life could possibly go. You know what I mean? If you do not steer your life in the proper direction. Stop thinking that you always have it. Yes, we are souls. We never die. You know what I'm saying? We multiply, our energy multiplies. Oh, this already. But however, for this lifetime, for the name that you have been given in this lifetime, the mission you've been given in this lifetime, you have a certain amount of time. We got communication, dictionary. Prepare. I'm also getting into, because that's been a channeling too, about preparing for your later days in life. Because I'm telling you, when you think you all set up, people that had bought their house, paying off their house and all the, gone are the days where houses are fully paid off. We get into, you know what I'm saying? They tell you, like right now, the older generation right now, they still paying on their houses. A lot of them, they still paying off on their houses. And don't know what to do. Like, oh, should I retire? I don't want to retire, because what am I going to do? And I'm telling you right now, you got to prepare, because you could find yourself homeless in your 70s. That's not going to be fun. You're supposed to be set out, all the work that you put forward in your life. Here's the communication with the dictionary energy I'm getting to. I'm getting contract, even though it doesn't say that, but that's what I'm getting with that. Look, wishbone affirmation. Something you gotta affirm. Something, that's why I said your hard work is paying off. Your hard work has paid off. I said I may change it to your hard work has already paid off. You gotta affirm that. You gotta be your own confirmation. You gotta be your own confirmation in this time. What did I say? Your abundance is out here waiting on you. Your abundance is out here waiting on you. Your world awaits. You see what I'm saying? That's the King of Diamonds right there. That prosperity. You know what I'm saying? That's everybody's cross to bear. Your spiritual responsibility is not, and when I say, I feel like this is your spiritual abundance, man. That's the key. That's how you keep your life in balance, is remembering your spirituality, remembering your connection to your soul. Because a lot of people, through their traumas and dramas, have lost their connection to their soul, have lost the connection to the Most High. They have lost, they feel that it's better to allow lower energies to take over. But we know that that's not key, Yeah, tree of life, man. The tree of life right here. This is the knowledge of good and evil. I'm picking up too. Time to learn some more, like a different school of thought. All right, it's time to go deeper into the books for this next coming year. You're gonna need this information. There's gonna be some information. You're gonna have to learn. This is like learning like legalese. Like you going through a certain, like, have you seen like people like that have went to jail? right? And I think it was Tupac's mother, Sada Shakur, that she had to learn legalese, and she was her own lawyer and was able to get herself out of jail. You see what I'm saying? Like being in a compromising situation, but again, it's for your betterment. It's because you needed to learn, you know what I'm saying, something. And then how many people become lawyers after, or become prominent business people because they took that time of solitude, of isolation, to be able to bring themselves out of a situation and learn something new, and then turn around and be able to teach others or to assist others. Yo, it's deep. Deep. You hear it all the time. Yes, Tisha. Yes, it's the love. The 1212 portal is about, like, you know what I'm saying? That, I mean, unconditional, without condition. See, arrogant, boastful energy is through conditions that you feel like this has to come through. No, you can't give the universe conditions on how. That's how you get dissatisfied too. Because you like, I thought it was gonna happen like this. I thought it was gonna look like this. I thought it was gonna be like this. No. Remember, it's a co-creation between you and Most High. Okay? Silent retreat. Silence. So through all of this holiday madness, you know what I mean? Like out here to drive, yo, the traffic is crazy right now. Silent retreat. This is you. Silence. Ooh, tapping in to the heartbeat of self, because this almost looks like a stethoscope. It can also be headphones as well. All right. Definitely needing to get out in nature, you know, or just having a moment to yourself. Yo. Numo nomo. Change. I was getting that with the 5. Look at them. The fish. So in the Dogon pantheon, they say that we come from these beings. Hey, we come from these beings in their in the Dogon pantheon, that we come from these fish-like beings. Yo, Avatar too. Okay, pause. I haven't seen Wakanda Forever yet. That's on the list. But I'm more excited for Avatar 2, The Way of the Water. We got fish here. We got fish euphemism here 3 times already. And we ain't even pull no tarot yet. Okay? So I'm getting Pisces energy, like the ending, spawning into the beginning. Okay? Yo, change. I can't wait to read that one. We gonna have to read that out the book. I know it's good. I know, but I'm more excited when I saw Avatar 2 coming out. Way of the Water. And then with Wakanda, I know it had Atlantis euphemism. You know what I'm saying? The Atlantean people, you know, please don't give me no spoilers. I've been trying to stay off social media because the memes and shit, and I'm like, just like, I don't even want to watch that. And then with Poseidon, wait a minute. So, because a lot of planets are going to be entering Pisces or leaving Pisces. Neptune is making a shift as well. So, yo, I'm telling you right now, all of this energy, higher concepts, ooh, crystal technology, silicon. Look at that baby. Oh, there's a baby in there. Right? With Avatar, yo. I've been waiting for them. That I'm like, what? They coming out with a part two? What's this? Seduction. This is the devil card. Ending out the year. Ending out the year. Ending out the year. Your hard work is paying off. I am from New York. Paying off. Everybody think I'm from Brooklyn though. Nah, I'm from Uptown, boo. Uptown, not even the South Bronx. I'm from the Uptown Bronx. Okay? Yo, look at this. To keep you tethered to that old cycle, the dissatisfaction with life. But we know, as above, so below. This fuel for the fire. We still in Sagittarius season, fire energy. Yeah, everybody, yo, it's crazy out here. They be like, yo, you from New York? I be like, yeah. How you, yo, I love your accent. I be like, we don't think we have an accent. That's the thing. Seduction. Seduction. Being seduced. Being drawn in to this change. Being drawn in. Your new world is drawing you in. This is the good news. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your hard work is paying off and it's drawing it to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? The people that chose to stay in this repetitive state or locked in will attempt to bring you locked in. That's what I was saying. I'm getting that there's an energy around you, right? That's locked into their ways, locked into their old cycle. And they're not able to balance out their life properly. But you have been putting in the work, been doing the changes, or at least even recognizing where, because that's where it starts, is recognizing where you need to start making these changes, right? You recognize it, then you get the information on how you can begin to do this. You see, you're going to be getting the information on how something lovely is going to grow from learning this karmic energy. That's why it's needed, yo. You need this type of energy for real, for real. That's why the devil's taking it. It's taking on a feminine energy, because you have to rely on your intuition. Because, all right, even the 12, even the 12 equals 6, brethren. Hold on. The 12 is 6. You see me? So with the love, you see me? Yo, wait, hold on. Shit, it's crazy. See what I mean? With the love, you have to rely on your intuition, because you will be seduced. They're going to, you know what I'm saying? There's going to be circumstances that's going to be like, yo, this is what you want. This is what you need. Isn't this what you asked for? Isn't this what desire? You know what I mean? But when you have your life in balance, you could be able to recognize, like, that may be more of a burden. That may be more of a burden than a blessing. That relationship might be more of a burden than a blessing, and just may be a lesson. That job might be more of a burden than a blessing. You need to learn the lesson that you could rely on your own gift, that you could shift your career, that you can find a dream job. You could still work a job and work on your business. You can prepare for your later days in life. It's a lot of, this world is going to end. This world is ending. You know what I'm saying? So why, we in Armageddon, the U.S., everything is about to crash. We preparing for war. Ray Tay Tay Tay. Why start a hair business? Why start, do what you do? Rock it till the wheels fall off. Rock it till the wheels fall off. Crystal technology. This is what a lot of people don't understand when they be like, oh, you into crystals and all of this other shit. Like, you whoop-de-woo, you into rocks. You into, you know what I'm saying? What's all that about? But in your phone, even just starting out with a watch, how to tell time. The so-called limitation of this realm is time. That's what locks you in. Is how to transcend that time. Not knowing that crystals is what literally makes the world go round. It makes the watch go round, right? Your phones is what makes your life go round. You lose your phone, you lose everything. Your connection to other people, they phone numbers. We don't know nobody's phone number by heart no more. You see me? We don't know nobody's phone number by heart. You lose your phone, it's a wraps. Backing up your information, okay, because Mercury is about to go into retrograde too, y'all, right? We already know. Mercury is about to go into retrograde, backing up your information, getting them tune-ups on your car and all of that. You know what I mean? Watch your driving, holiday driving, because people's going to be going crazy. People are going to be intoxicated while driving. You know what I'm saying? All of that stuff. So you got to count for all of that. We're going to read those cards. No, what? You see the fish come out? And they're twins. You see that? The fish with the Pisces. Okay? With the Gemini energy. Because the lovers is indicative of Gemini. The twins. And Pisces is indicative of, right? Two fish. One going one way, one going not knowing which way to go. Wanting to go in two different directions. But you're going to be able to steer with the chariot because next year, numerology is going to be a 7, represented by the chariot card. Okay? Where it's being steered by your light and your dark energy. This is what's coming forward. Look, your hard work is paying off. Your hard work is paying off. You got to put your energy to what you want to be manifested. You have to put some energy into it. And that's the trick. That's the thing. You get seduced into doing other things than what you want to do. Like then you get tricked into clocking hours instead of working on your passion project. Right? So you got to find the time. Wheel of Fortune. Your hard work is paying off. Look, the light in the dark. Hold on. The sun. Rolling the dice. Taking some chances. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, that's the battle. Between taking some chances and holding on to some things. When you're going on vacation or to keep working. We got the 2 of Swords. That's the indecision. Wow, it makes so much sense. It does. Ace of Swords. Truth. Mind's eye. Yeah, this is the need for the silence and the retreat. Because what your physical eyes is showing your subconscious mind, it's going to start to program your subconscious mind that that's going to be your reality. You're going to have to shut your eye. The precepts of your dream. That look like a projector almost too, like a movie projector, right? Don't most of our dreams, look like you watching a movie of yourself when you in a dream state? Especially lucid dreaming is crazy. Because sometimes you can even see yourself. Like you looking at yourself acting out certain shit. You're not even looking at it from the perspective of your physical eyes, like how we look now and see, you know what I'm saying, the world. When you in that lucid dream state, sometimes you even see yourself acting out certain things. So definitely the need to catch up on some rest. I'm seeing that. And to rest the conscious mind of how this is going. No, you need to tap into the sub. You need to tap into the sub. Playing, okay, so I'm getting like binaural beats. You know what I'm saying? Tapping into some binaural beats while you sleep. Or some affirmations. Let some affirmations play. Preferably in your own voice. So recording yourself and then playing it back in your sleep. So utilize the phone. Utilize the technology in a more positive way. You see, that's all the transmutation, using things in a positive way instead of the negative, instead of the mindless scrolling, you know. Let me pull a little clarification. Hold on. Instead of the mindless scrolling. She. We got the sun on the table. So we know we entering into winter solstice celebration too, coming up on the 21st. The reverse of the 12/12. Winter solstice is on the 21st, 22nd. You see me? The celebration of the sun returning. Of now, the days will begin after that. The darkest, the longest night. The longest night. We're going to be going into the celebration of the sun returning. The illumination. Look. Even with this cross, the bear is shining on it. This is also learning how to transcend your astrological chart, because even though you have a natal chart, right, that you was born with and all that, you also have a progressed chart. I feel like, of course, it is more potent as you get older because it progresses. So you could even see how you change and how you mature even through astrology, through your progressed chart. Like I'm finding out, you know what I'm saying? My progressed sun sign. Finding out your progressed sun sign. All right? Because you're not all one thing all one time of the year. This is why people don't get, they be like, yeah, that's why I don't believe in astrology. It doesn't make sense. No, because you haven't studied. You haven't studied enough. You haven't learned enough about it to know that even within the astrology, it'll tell you. Even within the palmistry, your dominant hand will tell you. When you get, and then if you notice too, you may get cuts and bruises on your more dominant hand. Traumatic. Usually when that happens to me, that's when a whole level up is about to happen. So when I got into my, when I had my car totaled last year around this, thank you Most High. It's been a year. It's been a year. Wow. When my car got totaled and my hand got jacked up, right? I was in dire straits, but a major level up happened. But I didn't get to enjoy the major level up because I was worried about the destruction. I was worried about, what I had lost. You see? And trying to recover from what I had lost instead of realizing that this was an opportunity for something new, that the Most High was bringing in something new for me. That's what you got to get out. You got to get out of the seduction of being dissatisfied with life and getting stuck in that dissatisfaction. And know that these changes are bringing in, you know what I'm saying, the payoff. Wow. Some of y'all been waiting for a relationship, a major relationship, or it's more stability in a relationship. You've been waiting for your partner to propose to you, or you've been waiting to propose to your partner. You know what I mean? Look at this. Next level. What did I say? The next level. Me too. Okay, Stanley. You said it. I didn't even get to say it. Most definitely. I'm a progress sun cancer as well. I didn't know you was a Taurus, Stanley. Wow. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Union. Mm-mm-mm. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We got ahead of the pack, yo. Taking up your leadership role. Getting it done. Being motivated to get the drive, the will, the determination. You know what I'm saying? It says alpha male. Becoming that alpha male in your life. You know, if you're masculine. Feminines, this is attracting that because you are an alpha as well. You see? Competition. Oh, yeah. That's the way to, okay, the arrogant energy. They feel like they're in competition with you. And it could be somebody that's physically older than you. Like, how you going to be in competition? That's how I don't understand how a lot of these older women be in competition with their daughters, sleeping with their daughters' baby fathers and shit like that. Like, that's like, you got to be the lowest of the low. Your self-esteem has to be the lowest of the low for you to be a nana and want to be sleeping with your child's baby father. That's the craziest shit in the world. You ain't transcend none of that yet. You and your, what my daughter say? My daughter say, at their historic age, this is what you doing. At your ancient age, this is what you doing. You in competition. It's your historic age. You want to compete with a younger gal. I don't understand that. We got the tree again with the sun. This is legacy. So I'm getting, if you have a son, a child, actual male child, I'm getting that this male child is going to grow up to be an alpha male. He's going to be a leader in um the community, in your community. He's going to be a spearhead. This is the legacy that is coming forward, that all your hard work is paying off with you raising your children. A son may bring some good news to you. Hey, Rhonda. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Mountain. Okay. Yeah, that's the obstacle. I think finances is what everybody's worried about. You know, the basis of how you can be able to build your life. Our ancestors didn't have to worry about that. They didn't have to worry about money or finances, really and truly. They just had to worry about if they had the skill set, you know, or finding people who had the skill set to be able to assist them. Hold on, what's this? A catalyst. Fuel. See, this is what I'm saying. Fuel. You got to use that dissatisfaction as fuel. People who don't know how to use the dissatisfaction in their life as fuel. Not their, you know what I'm saying, their anger, resentment, feeling in competition with other people, worried about. That's why I never fight over a man. Like, you can have that. Come in, I'll share. That's just me. Like, you can have that. Y'all could do what y'all do. You see what I'm saying? Because my love runs deep. It's too deep for that. You know what I'm saying? I need an I and I, right? Like Joshua and Mary Magdalene. I need that spiritual love where just me and you, because our love is too powerful that extending it weakens when you extend it to other parties and other energies. That's the type of time that I know I'm on. But when it's the third party thing, like, it's just that's too much. That's tethering everybody's energy together. And if somebody's is dissatisfied because or what, of whatever reason, they feel like they're not getting enough attention, energy, time. They feel in competition. They insecurities start, you know what I'm saying, peaking, or whatever the case may be. That's what will bring those type of interactions down. What's at the bottom of, look, the bottom of the deck is balance, centered, needing to meditate, integrating opposite forces, integrating it, opposite forces. The need for a relationship, but then also wanting to keep to yourself. We got albatross too. Look, a good omen. Look, ravens are omens. This is not wanting to see too with the omen. This is not wanting to see like, okay, that there's some changes that need to be taken. Integrating also, I'm getting past lives, y'all. Connection to source, integrating that connection to source, not losing that connection to source, that supreme love of the supreme being, not losing that connection. When you feel that sun, that warmth for that sun, even if it's wintertime, that to me, ooh, on a cold day, and you feel that minimum warmth of the sun on you, there's nothing like it. This is why around this time, why do you think the tradition of the Christmas tree, lighting the Christmas tree, and a pine tree? Because the pine tree is the only tree that does not lose its leaves. Beside, well, palm trees need to be in a warm climate, but palm trees rarely lose their leaves as well. Well, pine trees, it's evergreen. It's the evergreen because it's forever green. Your heart needs to stay evergreen. The heart chakra is green. It needs to stay evergreen so that it could bring in the green. See? See? You have to eat the greens. You have to drink the greens. So it can stay evergreen. Integrating your light body. Activating the light body. Activating the different organs of the light body with the chakra work, right? Finding that modality that will fit you. Integrating it modernly, like, you know what I'm saying? Singing activates that throat chakra. When you sing, it's not just your throat chakra, because remember, it's the breath, it's the diaphragm too. So when you sing, you know that you are love. You are pulling that out from your stomach, from the gut up. Singing, dancing. Dancing, that's the mixture of the root, the sacral, and also solar plexus. Because dance is fire. That's fire energy because it's erratic. You move out of nowhere. You go, and then you think you're going somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That's that, yo. Yo, hold on. We got to pull a crystal before I go any further. Before I go any further. Look at this. I brought it up. I'm not, listen, if you into polygamy, polygyny, whatever, that's your business. That's y'all business. But it came up here. Monogamy. Damn. And look, with the albatross, it's a dual meaning. So we have a good omen, calm, monogamy, stamina, or baggage, burdens. What did I say about burdens? Feeling cursed, guilt, shame, regret. Transmute that. You got to transmute that. You have to let all of those lower energies be the fuel. You feel ashamed for not meeting certain marks. You feel regret for any interactions or any things that you could have invested in that did not manifest, or whatever the case, or manifest in the way that you want, or manifest it into a problem. You know what I'm saying? Knowing these things, that's going to be the fuel now. Don't gloss over it. Don't try not to see it. Don't not try to feel it either. So if these feelings are coming up for the end of the year, you know what I mean? Use that as the breath of life, as the catalyst to ignite now for 2023. Like, this is gonna be, I'm gonna use that, I'm gonna keep that in the forefront of my mind, because my world is awaiting me. I still gotta, this a whole new year. That was the channeling too that came forward. I was saying in the last reading, um, about, like, like that end of the year, anxiety. That's the name of the song, right? That song that they play at New Year's when the ball drop. Then be forgot. Anxiety, right? That feeling that you feel, because you feel nostalgic, you feel hopeful, you feel so many emotions, you get really emotional. That's why you see people cry a tear, you see couples kissing, or you grab your kids, like, you know what I'm saying, like, because you're in that moment, you are in a state of the trifecta. You are in past, present, and future, right at one. You see what I'm saying? At 12:01. It's right, Pam. It's a 0 point, ground zero. So therefore, you are in past, present, and future, because you're looking at we was just in 2022. You know what I'm saying? 2022. Now it's the past. In the blink of a second, that's a past thing. So you feeling nostalgic, but then you feeling hopeful, because now, boom, we in the new year now. Yo. Oh man. It's the future now. We've been thinking about 2023 for how long? Talking about it for how long? Ooh, citrine. That's abundance right there. Your abundance is protected. Your future is protected. Hold on, let me pull a shaman. Even though I don't want to keep Char, right? Is at the bottom of the deck, but it just made me think about the Dragon's Horde card in this deck. Because I do want to read those new cards from the new deck. I'm just going to pull one of these right here. Okay, forgiveness, that came. Both of these came out in the last reading, though. All right, about forgiveness, repairing the veil, about needing to be in deep quiet, needing those times. I'm also getting all right, those who work night shift, y'all know you got to get the mask that we put, the sleep mask. Because when you sleep during the day, the sun, even with the curtains and everything, it fucks with you. Because your circadian rhythm is totally off. So you got to put the mask on so you can have that, to go into that deep sleep. Deep sleep. And it helps too, because you know what I'm saying? You covering what did I say too about closing the physical eyes? Hold on, where's it at? You got to. You got to close them physical eyes sometimes to get them precepts. And then we got stars in the sky. Yo, I saw a shooting star. Yo, limitless possibility. Yo, this is how the sky looked. And then again, 51-6. Flipping the 15, the devil. Flipping it. Knowing that this limitless, because, okay, remember, all right. I'm sorry, I got to go back for the newbies. The devil card in the tarot represents Saturn, Capricorn. Winter solstice will bring in Capricorn season. Okay? Capricorn. Saturn is father time. That is the limitation. Saturn represents limits, how far you can go. No, you can't do that. The father energy. So we got mama came out in the last reading with the Empress card, with the nurture card. And now we got Papa here. Papa is the authoritarian. Like, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. And certain things closing out this year, we have been told no. Or energies external to us will try to tell us no. You have to stay locked in to this. You have to stay locked into that. But we know it's limitless possibilities. We may not know exactly how it may happen, but we have to rejoice. Oh, hold on. Damn, there's so many channelings. Yo, I met a CNA. Her name was Ogechi. Ogechi. Right? Or Ogechi. No, Ogechi. And I said, please tell me. First she told me, yeah. Because, you know, in Nigerian people, they had their Nigerian name and then they had a Christian name, whatever. So first she told me her Christian name. I'm going to hold that off. But then when I looked in the computer, I said, that's you, Ogechi. That's you, Ogechi. Right? She said, yes, Ogechi. And I said, well, what does it mean? And she said, God's timing is the best. I said, ooh, I caught shit. I went, ooh. Her Christian name, Rejoice. I said, so it's time to rejoice. Yo, we was over there. She was like, oh, yes, you need to preach. She said, you need to preach. You have the word. I said, but I'm playing off of you, though, because that's your name. I said, your parents are very wise. Ogechi. God's timing is the best. And it's now time to rejoice because your hard work is paying off. Look, look. Bottom of this deck, Magician Sword. Confidence in your magic. That was underneath this here. Confidence in your magic. Where's the sword? Something beautiful and lovely will grow for this, for you having confidence in yourself. You having confidence that you can transcend any limits. Any limits to your money, any limits to what you can accomplish, any limits to even if you have to wait, even if you have to wait on it with the Seven of Pentacles. I seen a couple, older woman, she had got proposed to, right? Everybody was so happy, Ray Tay Tay, but imagine her in the years raising her children, you know what I'm saying? Thinking, and then I was like, yeah, that'd probably be me. That's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and then when you finally get it and you realizing like all that time for wait was not for naught. God's timing is the best. The Most High's timing is the best. You just got to stay confident while you waiting for it to come in. And then once it comes in, then there's going to be another level up. There's going to be another level to you know what I'm saying? There's going to be another level to it. This is this Fibonacci. What's up, Candy? This is the levels to it, to the graduation, to the ascension. It's your mind. We've been talking about it, but we always need that reminder. We need that reminder. Stars in the sky. I was also getting right because we in the star, the math and the knowledge too. The stars represent the children, right? The sun. The sun is also a star. The sun is a star. So then again, it's about the cycle. It's about the cycle of life, man. Because it's funny how, you know, when we become older, you become your children's children. It's a second childhood. You got to prepare for that second childhood because you're going to become a child again before you transcend. And guess what? Who's going to be your parent? It's your children. I see it in real time every day at work. When people's children come in and they're like, okay, my all right, I bought them this, I got them that. You know, is they getting everything, helping they feeding their parents, taking care of them. I don't want to leave them. Yo, I went through so much this week. Having to reassure they children, we got you. We got you. I got your mom. Don't worry about it. Call. You want to check up on them? It's like when you leave your children at the daycare or the first day of school for your children. You get emotional because you like, I don't want to leave my baby. Your children feel the same way about you when they got to leave you in a nursing home or leave you in a hospital. It's the cycle of life, y'all. That's why people who treat elderly people wickedly, they don't know you're not even there yet. You gonna get there if you make it there. If you make it there. If you make it there. You work in healthcare too. All right, stand up. Stand up. The cycle. Yo, it's real. It's real. Let's start reading. Because I could preach all day about that. God's the all get you. Having, My papa done had 3 strokes already. I'm all the way over here on the other side of the country. Can't do nothing. That's a helpless feeling. So because I can't physically be there, I say, you know what? I'm gonna make sure somebody else mama is all right. Somebody else papa, because I can't. So in me doing that, I'm hoping that those nurses that take care of my family, you know what I'm saying? Those that are in the same position as me, that they have that kind of heart. That's how you transmute that energy. That's how you transmute that energy. I can't be there. But you know what? I'm in a position to take care of somebody else's mama. Make sure they all right. Just like I would want that nurse that's taking care of my father to make sure that he's all right. That's taking care of my mama, that she's all right. To have that care and compassion that I put forward, that they, you know what I'm saying? I put that energy out there. Put that energy out there. Deep. What you can't control. What can you control? What can you control? That's the thing too. Trying to control certain things that that's you're not supposed to control. Then you wind up tethering yourself to energy. You know what I'm saying? You should wind up tethering yourself to dissatisfaction. Because you're trying to control the shit the timing. You know what I'm saying? Nah. What can you control? The transmutation. That's what you could control. You could control how you transmute that energy. Silence. Silent retreat. My heart is open. Let's go. Y'all ready? Let's go. Let's go. My heart is open to receiving and giving love as I transform my inner world so my outer world reflects as above, so below. And no, Illuminati. Illuminati is the illumination. What is illumination? The light. What is the light? Come from fire. The sun brings the light. The sun is a ball of fire. Sagittarius, please stand up. Okay? Told you this, that this is the card that will keep showing up if you do not listen. The figure in this card sits with the legs crossed. Yeah, we see the iconography. The heart space radiates out a bright green color, and you feel a calming presence wash over you as you silence yourself. The silent retreat is a lesson in physical strength like no other. You must tame your tongue and resist the need to correct, explain, or detail. When this card comes up to you, it is important to see where you may be talking too much. Remaining silent will bring you into alignment. Crystal pairing, watermelon tourmaline. Okay. Numu Nomo 123. Man, I wasn't expecting to go this deep. That's how it be most of the time though. The Numo Nomo is the chameleon of the culture, right? Because Pisces is mutable water, changeable water. That's why it's changed. What's up? As culture changes, we change. As we progress through life from adolescents to full-grown adults, it may feel like we are battling ourselves or our program. Numo Nomo appears when the conditioning you have inputted into your operating system is no longer compatible. Yeah, needing to upgrade, the level up. This is a call for you to wrap yourself around what you think you know and what may have been instilled in you as default by your parents, grandparents, and even possibly your friends, exes. Hold on, pause. Before we even get into that, right? Because when we take, older people, they be like, listen, I've been doing this. I've been taking care of myself for years. So they don't want to hear, please ring the bell when you need help going to the back. They don't want to hear that shit. So they get up and they figure they could go to the bathroom by themselves, but then they drop. And then it's like, help, I fallen and I can't get. And we like, listen, this is why we say, call us so we can help you. But I've been taking care of myself for years. And they tell you that, like, it's debilitating, like to rely on somebody else or to have to rely on your children. Now, programs that have been instilled by default by your parents, grandparents, and possibly your friends, exes, and society as a whole. Small mushrooms gather around Numo Nomo and in the background of this card as a reminder to connect to the entire network of beings on the planet. We are all intertwined within each other as we all come from the same source of energy, right? The Most High. That's why his timing is the best, because there's been decisions that had to be made throughout this year. Everybody that's had a decision. You like, well, why did you put me with this soulmate? Why did you put this person in front of me if you knew it was only going to be short term? What the hell? You yourself may have even known it was going to be for short term. But did you look at the lessons that you learned while you were in that short-term situation? Or why did you make me take this place and you know I was only going to live there for a year or two and then I had to keep moving and move again and all this and that? Because that was just the place that you needed to stay for that time. You didn't know that you was moving into the mansion. You didn't know. Connect with your inner warrior, healer, lover, friend, and be the chameleon of your own life. At times you may see the confirmation of the rainbow, reminding you that all is well, or a shooting star. The world is much smaller than you would imagine. Our connections to others are intertwined more than you know, right? So if you not around your parents and you taking care of somebody else's parents, you a caregiver, you taking care of somebody else's parents, you make it like, yo, I'm gonna take care of this patient like as if I was taking care of my own mama. And that's how you instill that energy and open up that heart energy of whoever does have to take care of your parents. You see what I'm saying? Or you take care of your parents, and that's going to open up the heart chakra of your children when it's time for them to take care of you. Last but not least, crystal technology. If this card has come for you, it is time to communicate with the crystal spirit realm. It didn't even say crystal, spirit realm. It's been said that humans once had 12 strands of DNA and 12 chakras we actively used. The more light it contains, the more information can be obtained from the elemental being inside the crystal itself. This card reminds us that we can tap into our inner being to attune to other elements, including trees, plants. Is it that Avatar? Remember the first movie? They interlock their hair. They would link up with the animal. And remember Jake, what was his name? Jake, right? Jake was able to tap into one of the most ferocious, right, animals or beings. It was one of the most ferocious, right? The flying creature, right? I forgot the name of it. And he was able to tap in and but it was because he was tapped into himself, that ferocious side of himself. And that's why he was able to tap into that animal and they was able to become one. Remember when they would pass away and transition, they would bury them at the base of the what? They would bury them at the base of the tree. Don't mushrooms grow at the base of dead trees? That's why people like, yeah, I don't eat. So I remember some vegans be like, man, I ain't eat no mushroom because it's dead. It come from dead. It come grow out of shit. It grow out of dead trees and this and that. But that's the transmutation. Yeah, you should eat some damn mushrooms because that's the death from the life coming from the death. Life after death. That's what mushrooms are. Big ego death, y'all. That's what this eclipse season brought. So a big ego death. Hold on. Animals and more. This card tells you to listen to your clairaudient, telepathic, and clairvoyant abilities. Everything our phones and computers can do is possible because there is a tiny silicon-based organism inside. And at one time, this technology was more ingrained into our way of life than before, right? With the Atlantean, Lemurian, and the Kemetan societies, the Incan, Aztec, you know what I'm saying? The Olmec societies. Thank the crystals within your home, any you encounter, and even your phone's crystal, because all sentient beings respond to human emotion. Work with malachite, heart chakra. That's the heart chakra crystal. New thought pattern. I recognize patterns and choose grace, compassion, and kindness for myself. This was a whole word. This was a whole word. Ogechi. You gonna ask me? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Ogechi. God's timing is the best. And it's time to rejoice. Yo, I'll tell you, I was at the computer like, girl, it was a whole word you just give me. Just offer your name, sis. Enchanted love. No matter how many heartbreaks you done go through, you have to remain open that you know, say the right one is coming. A sacred bond that is divinely guided and harmonious. You know? And then also having that love for your exes too. Like, you forgive them. Forgive them. That's how you repair yourself. You're like, you know what? I get it. They was hurt too. They wasn't able to transmute the energy. That's all. That's all. Reconciliation. Be open to someone returning and wanting to work things out. Or even just to be able to forgive. Even if y'all don't get back together. See, that's the thing too. Like, you just gotta forgive. Like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm not gonna call you a dirty motherfucker no more. Like, I know you was a fuck boy, but... Or you knew she was a sloppy hoe. You knew that was a hoe. You tried to make a hoe into a housewife. Forgive yourself for that. Forgive yourself for trying to make a hoe into a housewife. Getting to know you. Getting to know all about you. Getting to like you. See, that's the key in relationships. When you're in that stage of getting to know someone, take those notes when they show you who you are. So this is like when you was trying to make them into a housewife. Oh, thank you, beloved. When you was trying to make, you know what I'm saying, you saw the whole tendencies. Or they could have opened up about their past and tell you about like, but you know, I think I got it out. I think I'm done with that. You think or you know. Now, if they say, I know I'm done living that way. I know I ain't going back to that. You know, just little things is going to tell you. Okay? That's the key. The getting to know each. When you in that stage, take them notes. And then also realize if they're taking notes on what you tell them, like, this is my pet peeves. This is, you know what I'm saying? I ain't with this. I ain't with that. They may not believe you. You may not believe them. Like, I don't believe you. Enjoy discovering new commonalities, goals, and dreams as you get to learn more about each other. Don't fall in love with the potential. Fall in love with what is. Oh, we could do this. I could mold and shape them. You know, I could turn her away from the whole ways. I could turn her away from because that's what a lot of guys too. Like, if they LGB, like, oh, she was a lesbian. Oh, I could turn her straight. I could, yeah, put that pipe down. She'll be straight after that. You don't know. You don't, not necessarily. Or you might think it's a plus. Like, oh yeah, so we can have a +1. I don't know where this is coming from. Main attraction. Yeah, you got to be the main attraction in your life. You got to be the main character in your story. You can't have your partner as the main character. You can't have nobody else. You cannot have nobody else as the main character in your life. You got to be the main character in your life. Someone can't keep their eyes off you. You are the leading star. You are the leading. What does that mean, Stanley? I have no clue what that means. That sounds Hawaiian. What does that mean? Please elaborate for my edification. You are the center of attention. That's the heart chakra. That's the heart chakra. You know what I'm saying? You're the center of attention and attraction. What's this? Hold on. I am ready. Oh, man. Oh, man. You've been understandably guarded, scared of being hurt again, but you took the time to heal. Now you are ready to try love again. Playfulness. Playtime is essential. Have a little fun with capturing romance. Man, listen, I'm just like, I am ready for true love. Wowzers. I was not prepared for this reading. I was not. You see, I just, listen. I don't even have a brassiere on. Shit. I was like, I need some upliftment. Most high. Let's do a reading. Y'all know what I started listening to? Panic. He got an 8 hour, only got an hour in, son. I got 7 more to go. And he wasn't holding no punches with this one. He start from rip, going in on decoding the 90s movies. I was like, yeah, Panic's back. Panic is back. Fire. Within the first hour, just started decoding shit. I was like, damn, he ain't playing. Flower of life. Divine creativity and manifestation. Let's get into it. Soul retrieval. Deep soul healing with the goddess. Which one y'all want to read, y'all? I don't know. I'm feeling like this soul retrieval with this heart chakra energy going about. I think this is like reconnection with soul, man. That soul star energy. Hmm. Don't do this to me now. Don't do this to me. It's the fuck. Y'all. All right, hold on. I always get. Just give me a minute. Let me find the book. Boom. Y'all want me to read both? All right, let me read the first paragraph of Flower of Life. Let's do that. Let's see where it takes us. Let's see where it takes us. Can't control. Just try to control things. Okay. You are entering its Hawaiian practice of forgiveness, continuing, releasing, and purging until it's all gone, like a snake shedding its skin. Thank you so much, Stanley. Wow, continuing releasing. Yeah, so it's not just one day you be like, all right, I forgive you and move forward. That's a whole process of releasing and purging until it's all gone, like a snake shedding its skin. Right. Yeah, they can't stop in between. They got to keep going, even if they stuck in an compromising position. Same thing with lobsters, scorpions. They molt. They come out that shell when they have outgrown it. You are entering a fertile period of your life. Focus on your innate creativity and how potent this is becoming, and watch it rapidly grow. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control. I just said that. Over how things will manifest, and instead Allow them to do so. Don't resist the change. Instead, flow and let it happen. Now is the time for your blossoming. Your soul is hungering for creativity. Okay, yeah. Now this is it'll segue into the soul retrieval. Your soul is hungering for creativity and manifestation of the beauty in your inner world, to witness it and live it in your physical world. 2, much of your spiritual energy is directed into creative process, and your creative powers are growing fast now. As you are gaining more potency in your creative flow, it is important that you use this growing ability wisely. Become aware of how easy and quick your thoughts and feelings are manifesting into conversations. Right, like how I just said that and then boom, the sentence just come out. Like this is why you got, I'm telling you, your thoughts quick will be projected out. Into conversations, situations, and responses from the universe. Notice how quickly your prayers are confirmed through signs and dreams, intuitions, opportunities opening up to you, interactions and meeting other people. Just asking somebody their name to rise, asking somebody what their name means, asking somebody, oh, what does that mean? You are becoming more and more swiftly that which you choose to think, feel, speak, and believe. This oracle suggests that the time is right for you to choose. That's why people be like, oh, you put everybody's putting these titles on their name. Everybody's the empress. Everybody's the goddess. Everybody's the god. Everybody's omnipotent. I remember, there was a brethren and a sister. They named a child omnipotent. Omnipotent. That's smart, naming your children. I named my firstborn son God. God Shamari. You see what I'm saying? I named him. They like, why would you do that to that child? For him to know he is the master and the controller and the ruler of his destiny. He's the only one that can control him. And that's how he was. Like, you can't control me. That's my son. That's why we bumped heads. Because he was like, my boy. Woo-hoo. This oracle suggests that the time is right for you to choose to align yourself with love, each rising. Attune yourself to love. Can't wake up cranky, me. I know it's hard because I mean, what? So that your thoughts will serve you well and the manifestations you set in motion will be ones that enhance your life experience rather than more of what you do not want to experience. It can require time, habit, consistency to change patterns. Right. You got to put that. It takes time. You got to, you know what I'm saying? You buy these things. But I didn't even crack it. It just came in the mail. You know what I'm saying? Finding the right formulas, you know, to change these thought patterns too and behaviors. It could be done. That's why you see some people, the crackiest crackhead, and then when they may get older, they be this refined person, and you like, what the hell? They may not have no teeth, but they change their life. May have taken 20 years, but they changed their life. You are guided now to allow yourself absolute and radical permission to detach from past thoughts and behaviors, to bear the challenge of not knowing who you are or how you will be on the other side of the transformation. Right? Because we hold on to that identity. So like, this is what I do. This is who I am. But then you like, but I don't know about that new self that Most High want me to become because I never been that before. I don't know. I'm not used to that. Okay, I think I'm gonna close that out on that one. Flower of life. How everything is intermingled. The flower of life is really just represents Most High. Everything is comprised in here. Everything is connected. This point is connected to this point, this center point. So that's this heart is connected to this heart, connected to this heart. Everybody's connected to the, and we all whole in one. Whole in one. That's why there is a supreme. The supreme is the whole collective, is the supreme. Soul retrieval. Deep soul healing with the goddess. Isis healing goddess now offers you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing through the art of soul retrieval, reclaiming pieces of you lost through trauma, old and new. Soon you will enjoy greater wellness, energy, and power, as well as the opening of gifts. Most definitely. This is the tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. Yeah. Open it up, these gifts, be. Even if it's not the physical gifts. And soul abilities you did not know you had. Did you know that pieces of you can be trapped in the past, in traumatic experiences, and in relationships, even those long since gone, because part of your power remains with another? This can happen because of permission subconsciously given for them to hold a piece of your spirit. Then the time comes for such permissions to be revoked and the pieces of self to be reclaimed and restored to the soul. Master healer and goddess of deep soul restoration, the Lady Isis now guides you to make peace with the past and reclaim the lost pieces of your own soul. The time has come for you to take yourself entirely into your own possession. Your own possession. Nobody can possess you. To call back your soul from trauma in this lifetime and others, to give yourself back to yourself wholly and completely. In doing so, your life will flourish, infused with greater energy into beautiful new expression. Isis calls the soul back into wholeness again. Her passion, determination, and unfailing love for her beloved Osiris restored him from a dismembered, distorted, and fractured self into a whole divine masculine being once more. So again, this is also metaphorical. I said we had Papa here. Again, with the yin and the yang, like, you know what I'm saying? It's all one. Again, with blood clot circle, it's all comprised into one. The Oracle of Soul Retrieval guides you to forgive. Key word. And reclaim your own power and energy in totality now, even if the trap energy is so unconscious that you do not even know that you are missing a part of yourself. Searching for any inner places that feel incomplete or draining is a way to commence the process of soul retrieval. Forgiveness can be a good place to begin the work more consciously. This is hard spiritual work sometimes because we can want to be right or justify right. What did I say about, yeah, that dirty motherfucker? Yeah, that hoe. That dirty hoe. That motherfucker cheated on me. That They the one that met. They the one that broke us up. Nah, forgive all that. I learned what I needed to learn from you. Grateful. Thank you. Thank you for the life lesson. I appreciate you. Love you for that. I even love you for that. Hope you heal yourself. Don't mean I got to be around you, but hope you heal yourself. When your grandmama or your mama try to get your baby taken away from you, you ain't take care of that baby. You ain't. I should take them. I could raise them. I raised you. Forgive them for that. Your father, you had an absent parent, absent mother, absent father. Forgive them for that. You don't know what they went through in their lifetime and trials and tribulations, and then that was your cross to bear. That was the contract, remember, that your soul put forward for you to transcend. You agreed to that. So you can't blame them. It's you, it's between you and Most High. Y'all forged that contract that you was gonna go through all of that traumatic bullshit. So that way you like, yeah, it wasn't them. And then don't begin to now pity party yourself and blame that and put that on yourself now, because now you like, well, damn, now I hate myself for me putting myself through that, for staying in that abusive relationship for X amount of years. No, you learned from it. And then because you were depressed of the breakup, you did things, self-medicated, developed these negative coping mechanisms and repetitive behaviors to try to make yourself feel good after the trauma. Forgive yourself for that, for all them blood clot eating, gaining all that weight. Shit, bitch. Getting addicted to heavy, hard drugs because of abuse that you experienced in your life. These different things. Or using other people, now perpetrating the same abuse that you experienced, now putting that on the people that you loved because you experienced it and then you started doing it. Forgive, yo, I could go on. Hold on. This is hard spiritual work sometimes because we can want to be right or justified in what we feel or perceive, and we don't want to be harmed again by allowing inappropriate behavior. In the action of forgiveness, you are simply reclaiming your energy from the situation, person, or experience that it is at your disposal instead of being trapped in their energy field. What is most likely to occur is that the person, place, or situation will simply fall away from your life and be released from them chains, y'all. You will not be opening up yourself up to attack. You will be wiser and stronger for your forgiveness and the ability that forgiveness gives you to reclaim your spirit. You will have more energy, and with no further effort, you will actually move on, not just in mind or body, but in spirit. This oracle also indicates you have healing ability, that you are capable of channeling soul energy to help others forgive and reclaim their spirit too. The more you base your work in unconditional love, which is the true nature of the soul, the more powerful your work will become for yourself and for others in service. Your healing gift is quite deep. And if you are interested in working in a healing capacity with others, or wondering if this is the right calling for you, then this card serves as confirmation. So if you're thinking about going into healthcare, this is your confirmation. Any type of healing modality work, this is your confirmation. Crystal healing, Reiki, massage therapy, acupuncture, herbalists. This is your confirmation. The Oracle of Soul Retrieval also brings a special message for healers. Sometimes in your deep work with others, you desire to be of service and can drain yourself. Please don't make me cry. Your desire to be of service can drain you if you are not carefully cleansing your energy field. So I'll give you a tip. I learned this when I took a Reiki class with Brother Panic's auntie, Yo Kevin. She said, when you done dealing with a client, right? Wash your hands in cold water. Clap. If you can't wash your hands, clap. Get that energy out. Get that energy out of your hands, because you don't want to take on the trauma that you're clearing from them onto yourself. So the other day when I was at work, the water kept being cold. And I was like, why? I'm turning on the hot water. Why is it cold? In between, as I'm washing my hands, right? In between giving patient care. And then I said, no, because I'm clearing the energy, because I know I be taking on, even though I'm passing pills and doing all this other stuff, I know who I am, I'm not just no regular ass nurse. So I got to wash my hands with cold water in between taking care of these patients. If you have pulled this card with the Pyramid of Light or the Pillar of Light cards, then you are encouraged to do swift and thorough psychic and spiritual cleansing each evening and morning for the next several weeks until you feel more of yourself again. You will notice the thoughts and feelings of others becoming less intrusive. This is unconditionally loving. Your clients will gain more strength in learning to feed their own energy field rather than feeding off of yours. And you will gain more strength in this process too. It can be hard work to change patterns of professional and energetic dependency to rise. So you change your professions too. But it is worth the effort so that you do not become drained and unable to continue your path as a healer. This guidance applies equally to those who are not formal healers, but tend to attract those seeking guidance and support informally into their lives. Ogechi. This was a whole word. God's timing is the best, and it's time to rejoice. Hey, Chinike Ewo. I think I'm gonna rename the title of this video, God's Timing. Ogechi. I will never forget that name. Never. Hey. Y'all ever watch Nigerian movie? That man, I was back on that back in the early 2000s. I was watching Nigerian movies. I was on Afrobeat back then, listening to P Squared. Big up Ngozi. Wherever you're there. Ngozi put me on. Blessing. Her name means blessing. With the Numo and the Dogon, definitely I would say, yeah, tap into some of the West African, pantheon, the Dogon, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, all of that. All of that. Yo, this was real. I was not expecting it to get this real. Sometimes that be the best reading. Like, I'll just be like, you know what? Let me just come in here. I don't got no channeling. You know what I'm saying? Nothing precise. Let's just see what comes up, and look what came out. Look what came out. Yo, real. Real. That was real right there. Whole word. Reclaim reclaim the parts of yourself that you feel you lost up until this point for this year. That's what came out too. The past lives, right? The past lives. Reclaiming all of that energy, forgiving your past lives. Reclaiming your past life energy. What happened when you was in the Atlantean civilization? Your Atlantean and Lemurian past life. And the relationships, right? And the connections and the decisions between these connections, friendships too, not just romantic relationships, but these interactions is why we've been coming back and we're having reconciliations with people from past lives. And you thinking, well, why you short term, No, because y'all had unfinished business from back then. To clear it out from now. Way of the water. Family is everything, right? Your soul family is everything. The flower of life. Everyone, the I and I. Everyone's eye is connected. Everyone's heart is connected. So when you feel like you coming against this type of energy within another eye, you really connecting with this energy within itself. That's the lesson. That's the lesson. And to invoke change. So beautiful. Most High, you are just a genius. Oh, gosh. How you make everything just come together? How you just, how, because I was feeling all kinds of ways. I just finished 312s back to back. 312s. Back to back. Thank you, Most High, for this. Thank you, because John knows something needed. With that, y'all know what it is already. And I'm going to see y'all on the check-in.